Peace and power. This is the Cepher of the Prophet Yirmeyahu. 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 Here we go. Also called Jeremiah. Yirmeyahu. Hey. All right, here we go. So I want to get to, this is actually my son got a hold of this, and, he said, "Daddy, can I read it?" He's 3 years old, so I knew he was going to try to tear out a page or two. But no, he chilled and, opened it up to this particular chapter, you know what I'm saying? So I said, hey, maybe you got the drop. So, it's Jeremiah. It's hard to go wrong. But chapter 33, let's get into this Yirmeyahu. All right. 33. Moreover, the word of Heya came unto Yirmeyahu the second time, while he was yet shut up in the court of the prison. All right, so he's in the prison, saying, "Thus says Heya, the maker thereof, Heya, that formed it to establish it. Heya is his name. Call unto me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things, and you know not, which you know not. For thus says Heya, the Elohim of Israel, concerning the houses of this city, and concerning the houses of the kings of Yahudah, which are thrown down by the mountains, and by the sword. They come to fight with the Kasdim, the Kasdim, and this is spelled Kasdim. But it is filled, but it is to them to fill them. But it is to fill them. So let me get that again. They come to fight with the Kasdim, the Kasdim. Let me show you this word. Kasdim. Everything's a breadcrumb. So any babies, go ahead and pull them out. Man, it's a lot of people surfing this wave, you know what I mean? And this wave is expansive. It is infinite, right? So it's not like there's a space limit, There's plenty of room. You can spread your legs out, all right? You can bring a friend, all right? There's plenty to go around, plenty of nourishment to go around, but you have to be willing to pull out your golden spoon and dig on it and surf the wave. Pull out your golden spoon and dig on it. They took your gold, so remember, you were eating golden spoons, man. So check it. Now, this is amazing. All right, but it is to fill them with the dead bodies of men whom I have slain. So again, this is verse 5. They come to fight with the Kasdim, but it is to fill them with the dead bodies of men whom I have slain in my anger and in my fury, for all those whose wickedness I have hid my face from this city. Behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them, and will reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth, and I will cause the captivity of Yahudah and the captivity of Israel to return. Now, Lex just broke down in this last drop, that the book of Daniel could have likely been written a lot later, around, the 1200s, because there's a lot of missing time. I mean, they just added, over 1,000, 2,000, 7,000 years. They added a lot of time between this BC 80 thing, this flip. Once you were hijacked, and your entire time is based on this hijack, AD, BC. They changed times and laws, and things are more recent than you think. If you knew how recent it was, you might activate a lot quicker. So these are written to you. This is written for you. And I will cause the captivity of Yahudah and the captivity of Judah, the captivity of Israel, Ephraim, everybody, to return. And I will build them as at the first. He will build us just like he did the first time, and I will cleanse them from all their iniquity, whereby they have sinned against me, and I will pardon all their iniquities, whereby they have sinned, and whereby they have transgressed against me, will be pardoned. You see, we were judged first. All the other nations' judgment is coming now. You see it happening. And you see, there will be Jacob's trouble. There will be us that refuse or cannot, for whatever reason, they have to fit that design. They have to go ahead and not, not understand to leave. Not understand that you have an option for a limited time. And that is your Jacob's trouble. Those that don't go. Now, I will pardon all their iniquity, whereby they have sinned and whereby they have transgressed against me. Yo, your captivity is up. Your judgment is up. Now it's time to move on and for you to be judges. What does that mean to judge? Just look at somebody and say, Well, no. Nah, man, it's just by the law, right? According to the law, don't kill that man. According to the law, don't steal. You know what I'm saying? This is your brotherly covenant. This is how you deal with each other. How you deal as a tribe with each other. We're only talking tribal here. And I finally saw, some, messed up version of Batman, Superman. Some clip of it. And, the part where Lex Luger at the very end, he's like, God is tribal. How can you be all-knowing and good? Which means you're going to have to choose sides. See, their issue is that he didn't choose their side. He chose your side a long time ago. But it was from the beginning, right? So they grew up, just God is tribal. God chooses the sides of his tribe. Because he made the earth for his tribe. And nobody wants to pay attention, not even his tribe. So you end up resenting the power that is only trying to get you in order of what he created for you. And even if you're not of his tribe, he's letting you rock as long as you don't screw up his tribe. Don't participate in the captivity of his tribe. Don't keep his tribe down. Then you can still enjoy what he has given plentifully as a nation, with his tribe being grafted into the tree. But at the root of that tree can only be the energetic vibration of Heya itself, which is the seed, right? Father to son, follow the son, follow the seed, follow the energy, and you will always find Heya. The righteous branch will always be the energy that's passed from father to son. And we're taught everything backwards, right? So fathers are more disconnected. They don't understand that they gave life. And that this is a signature that is being traced. They're watching you more than you're watching yourself. They're following your energy just like they follow their own bloodlines. But it's energy. Blood is energy, right? Let's go. Blood is life. All right. So he said, I will pardon all your transgressions, and it shall be to me a name of joy and praise and an honor before all the nations of the earth, which shall hear all the good that I do unto them. Who them? Who you? Who Negro? Who Anasazi? Who Maya? Who Aztec? Who Cherokee? Oh, Cherokee. Oh, Lexville dropped it. All right. Find yourself, Cherokee. Understand the wars, the tribal wars, man. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Chataba. Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. I'm getting loaded up for it. So, but it's going to be a whole nother thing. A whole nother, what I believe is a whole nother step. That let us find the truth is knocking at that door. You're knocking at everybody knocking at this door, and this is a big thing, and it's all in the name. It's all in the surname. It's all in your titles. We're gonna get to it. Don't let me get distracted. All right. So the captivity came. He says, I'm going to build you up like the first. I'm going to cleanse them from all their iniquity. Why are you going through this? Why do you need to go to the wilderness? To be cleansed of all your iniquity. Jeremiah 33. Yirmeyahu 33. And I will cause the captivity, verse 7, of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return, and will build them as at the first, in the beginning. The beginning. What did the sister Red say? Red Fox say drop. You know what I'm saying? That Lex will just drop. You know what I'm saying? Even that the Haya, however she got the translation. You know what I'm saying? That this sister got an amazing, just like the brother just kicked, a stencil of her research. So look, I hope you dropping it, sister. I don't know what you plan on, how you plan on dropping it, but keep dropping it because I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the energy of everybody. And she dropped, you know, Haya, Rasha, Haya. And I said, well, what's the Rasha? She said, well, Rasha, you know what I'm saying, means the beginning. So you're talking about the existence, Haya, I am, to be established from the beginning. So when you say Haya, Rasha, Haya, and however, you know, the language she broke down, you can check the comments of the previous drop. Where you see it's going, you know, building on that. Exactly what translation she's coming and how she broke it down and how she used the Chata language. And it's beautiful. Haya, Rasha, Haya. Now you take that Rasha, that means the beginning, and you flip it backwards. R-A-S-H, is it A-H or something like, or A, something like that. And now you have Asher, Asher. So Rasha, which means the beginning, but they flipped it backwards, which is Asher. So what's the opposite of the beginning? You see, that's the hijack. So when you say it according to this translation properly, Haya, Rasha, Haya, you're saying existence, I am, to be established. What's established? Establish the covenant. What's established? You, your redemption. Your land is established. Your land is established. So you're established. You're just catching back up to yourself. Was Rasha, according to the sister, the translation, the beginning, in the beginning. So you represent, or the Most High represents, establishment from the beginning. That which is established. Haya, Rasha, Haya. I am established to be. It is instituted. That which has been instituted from the beginning. That is everything that will ever be instituted from beginning to end. That's Haya, Rasha, Haya. Not Asher. You see what I'm saying? And these are the layers. When these things aren't just coming out like that. How would the sister break down Rasha and then flip it to get Asher? But, you know, hey, we're just building brick by brick. We just got a theory, right? Hey, take it or leave it. So let's get to verse 9. And it shall be a praise to me, a name of joy, a praise. You're going to be a praise. You're going to be a name of joy once you're cleansed, right? In verse 7. And verse 8. And I will cleanse them from their iniquity whereby they have sinned against me, and I will pardon all of their iniquities whereby they have sinned and whereby they have transgressed me. You have been pardoned. Your slave operation is up. Get your ass up and go home. Now it's time for everyone else's turn. You see, you were judged first. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. In this case, you've been judged first. Your judgment is done. Those that have been judged and have been approved in this next vibration, this shift, whatever you want to call it, this energy thing, this 432 thing, however you want to call it, this next octave, however you want to call it, this next dimension, this next whatever, eight, whatever you want to call it. You are in the consciousness of somebody. Get down or lay down. It's moving up. We moving on up. Right here, this place that you're living in will move to another vibration. Not physically going somewhere. We were created with sound. His word gave everything form. You look at the somatics experiments with the sound, the medium of sound going through the medium of water, the somatics, or the medium of sand, on the metal, plates and all the designs, and then you go up another octave on these harmonic frequencies and they form another pattern. We're about to go into another pattern of vibration. Are you getting with it or are you getting left on? Are you staying in man-made cities or are you going home to vibrate? Are you trying to be vibrant? You can't vibrate here with cell phone towers. This is anti-vibration. This is hijack. You're living in hijackville. You're going to have to get your ass up. Your family going to have to wake their ass up. And you're going to be a tribe again. And that's what they feared the most. Tribal Indians becoming Indian. Indians becoming Indians again. But can't you see it's happening all around us? We're grabbing the root of our mother, of our womb, that is this earth. And we're taking hold of, that has been established from the beginning. But we're going back to the laws from the beginning, the covenant from the beginning, honor from the beginning. And what will we be? In verse 9, it shall be to me a name of joy, a praise, and an honor before all these nations of the earth that spit on you, kicked you, traded you, lynched you, mutilated you, sold you, destroyed you, or just the new ones that just sit back and act like this shit just didn't fucking happen and we should just move the fuck on. And we're just trying to be race baiters now. Race baiters. Race don't exist. It's about your seed. It's about tribal war and you know it. It ain't about race. It's about tribe. Tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's not a bad word. It's tribe. Tribal. What they saying? Batman, Superman, Lex Luger. God is tribal. He always chooses a side. He can't be good because he didn't choose my side. I bet if he chose your side, you wouldn't be saying shit, Lex Luger. You'd be chilling. But he didn't choose your side. So now you want to just shit on everything. Well, guess what? You don't have it that way because you can't leave. No matter what level of the rule of the game you go, you still got to play by the rules of the game. Slick, you can't get out of that. You know the name and the rules of the game. Hey, man, real player know, right? The name and the rule of the game. Everybody know the name and the rules of the game. What loyalty means. Loyalty is everybody's damn rule, right? Cops got loyalty. Fireman got loyalty. Everybody got a rule of loyalty. Codes of ethics and honor. Don't act like this is brand new. You're just repeating the commandments in your own intricate way. Verse 9, and it shall be to me, you shall be a name of joy and praise and honor to Heya, in front of all the nations of the earth, which shall hear all the good that I do unto them. All the nations will hear all the good that your power does for you once you're waking up out of your slave vibration, which you're free. It's interesting. Let Us Find the Truth was reading the slave narratives, and when they were made free, they didn't know what the hell to do. They were just still walking around the plantation. They still said, man, I know I'm free, but I'll voluntarily work for you, man. Now, that's not your trait. That's not your motto. You are an independent by nature. So by you to just want to work for somebody or not be building with people. See, we're building here in Drop Nation. I got Smiles helping, Lex, everybody's helping, man. You know what I'm saying? Build this frequency, get the word out, do what we got to do, build our community, build our resources, build our finances, be independent. We're building, man, structure. We're building teamwork, make a dream work. But we're building a structure where everybody can come and say, man, this might work like this, or this might work for me like this. You know what I'm saying? I can get the word out on frequency of learning like this. Get this in the schools this way, or I can promote that, or I can help this, or I can do this. And we're coming together with that because we know what the point is. We're not trying to be nothing fancy, and all we're trying to be is free. This is about freedom. This is about, man, being able to be kings and queens again, to get off the teat. So we're working on ways to get off the teat in our community. And if that's 15 people, and if that's 20 people, but we already know. You know what I'm saying? And word to Smiles, man. She Smiles Smiles came through, man, and you know what I'm saying, Chris came through, helping out so big. You know, they're helping out with the Drive VIP list. You know what I'm saying? They're getting at people. You know what I'm saying? Following up with them, making sure that they get all their music, their whole library, tuned to 432. You know, we're all building right now, so they're helping me a lot, man. Tuning the music. You know what I'm saying? Getting back in everybody. So if you haven't got those links yet, you will get them as far as being able to Dropbox us and do all that stuff, because we want to, you know what I'm saying, hear how you enjoy it, man. Shout out to MK Spartman, my sister. I believe it's MT or MA Truth. I'm just gonna call you MA Truth. You are amazing, sister, and I got your email about your music. She sent me some slaps, some Portuguese love. I mean, some real soulful slaps. Got those back to the sister in 432, and you know what I'm saying, she really enjoyed it. You don't really even understand, man, how beautiful music is until you hear it in the vibration of nature, not all that hijack stuff. So we're all doing this together. We're all assembling together. We're all trying to see prosperity in a whole nother light, not in working for someone or being separate, but our prosperity is in being united. Drop Nation, what we're building all together, what you're seeing all together, is unity. It's not about someone showing somebody out. Someone got to have the drop. It's about, man, you got drop, I slingshot it. You might be a brand new YouTube author, whatever the case is, as you already know. I was brand new, everybody came through, and now we're all working together so that you ain't brand new. You come through, you kicking this drop, you OG. Here you go. Slingshot. Slingshot. Everybody get the slingshot. I see people slingshotting this drop all the time, right? Sharing it. So I love you and appreciate you for that. So I try to do as much sharing and slingshotting as possible. And then we cut off the hijacks. We drop them all. No hijacks allowed. Let's go. Verse 10. Thus says Heya again, there shall be heard in this place which ye say shall be desolate. So what are the desolate places that we are afraid of inhabiting? Without man and without beast, even in the cities of Judah, Yahud, and in the cities of Jerusalem, that are desolate, without man and without inhabitant and without beast, the voice of joy and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, you, the voice of them that shall say praise, Heya, for Heya is good, for his mercy endures forever. And all of them that shall bring the sacrifices of praise. What? The sacrifices of praise. Now, I want to sacrifice. Oh, man, bring the sacrifice of praise in the wilderness. Praise, hey, praise the energy. Understand that it is you. You're not praising something separate from yourself. You're praising order. The order that is you. You're finding your way back to yourself. Know thyself. Control thyself. You got to control yourself and know yourself. Make the right decisions and choose up. But we coming for you. Praise Heya. Heya is good, for his mercy endures forever. And all of them that shall bring the sacrifice of praise into the house of Heya. For I will cause to return the captivity of the land as at the first, says Heya. Thus says Heya again, in the place which is desolate, without man and without beast, and in the cities thereof shall be a habitation of shepherds, causing their flocks to lie down. The shepherds will return. In the cities of the mountains, in the cities of the valley, in the cities of Negev, and in the cities of Benjamin, and in the cities of Jerusalem, and the cities of Yehudah, shall the flocks pass again under the hands of him that tells them, says Heya, the shepherds will return. Behold, the days come, says Heya, that I will perform that good thing which I promised unto the house of Israel and the house of Yehudah in those days, and at that time will I cause the branch of righteousness. In those days, and at that time will I cause the branch of righteousness. You, Drop Nation, you're waking up. In those days, at that time, will I cause the branch of righteousness. Don't the tree need the branch of righteousness? I mean, is not the branch of righteousness connected to the root, which is righteousness? So if the root, the word, the vibration is righteousness, the order is righteousness, then you are coming up out as a branch of righteousness, not disconnected from the root of righteousness, and not disconnected from the flowers or the fruit that's coming from the tree, or anything being grafted into the tree that is still down with the order, going with the flow, not being hijacked. So if it's not hijacked, it's rocking with you. Don't be short-sighted. Don't judge books by its cover and things like that. If it's not hijacked, it's rocking with you. If it's helping to wake you up, it's going with the flow. Of course, use discernment. Study things out and show yourself approved. All right. So look, man. We're bringing it. We're back. Behold, says, hey, yeah, that I will perform the good thing which I have promised unto the house of Israel and to the house of Yehudah. In those days, at that time, will I cause the branch of righteousness to grow up unto David, and he shall execute judgment and righteousness in the land. Judgment with what? Judgment with the law. He can't just say, I'm just going to be judging people. He's judging based on what? The beginning. Order. In those days shall Yehudah be saved, Judah, and Jerusalem shall dwell safely. And this is the name wherewith she shall be called. Hey. Now I'm giving it to you hijack free. You know how many Yahuwahs I had to skip and say hey ya for? Again, a heathen did this. That's not a part of Daniel 12. But these are just breadcrumbs for you that are Daniel 12 or that are Jeremiah 33. Branches of righteousness to get the babies out the bathwater and apply it to what you're studying. Because you're studying with no hijack. And if you remove the hijacks and you come back to the same conclusion, well, bravo. You had to drop the whole time. Or empty your cup and get new drop. I get new drop every day from new people every day. So you do the same. Empty your cup. You know what I'm saying? Only you can do the mental barrier to form this stumbling block, and that is only ego, and that is only pride. You have to feel the vibration with your heart, with that heart soul center. This heart right here got way more juice than this. Way more energies coming out of this than this. This is forever, the energy. This is temporary. This will always hold you back. You're thinking, you're not feeling. You don't even know how to vibrate. You're just too anxious for a new thought. You're too anxious for something else to tie together. Your left brain did. You know, a lot of left-brained people, man. And all they do is think like a robot, like a computer. I gotta figure out the clues like Indiana Jones. Man, we're gonna vibrate to the truth, man. It's not about who's the most scholarly or who's the smartest. It's about the vibration. And it's real simple. So as complicated as all this drop seems, we're going to keep bringing it back to energy, frequency, and vibration. Because I let you know that this wake-up call is ding-ding. This wake-up call is energetic. It's energy. For thus says, hey, David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of the house of Israel. David shall never want a man to sit upon the throne of the house of Israel. Neither shall the priests, the Leviim, the Levites, want a man before me to offer burnt offerings and to kindle meat offerings and do sacrifices continuously. We don't want nobody else in our place. No hijacks. And the word of Heya came unto Yirmeyahu, saying, thus says Heya, if ye can break my covenant of the day, if ye can break my covenant of the day and my covenant of the night. All right, so if you can break my covenant that I got with day and night, keep that in mind. He's telling Jeremiah, man, if you can break my covenant that I got with day and night, if you can break my covenant of the day and my covenant of the night, and that there should not be day and night in their season. So now because you had the power to break my covenant that I got with day and night, there is no more day and night in the season. All right. Verse 21. Then may also my covenant be broken with David, my servant, that he should not have a son to reign upon his throne, and with the Leviim, the priests, my ministers. So look here, Jeremiah, as powerful and dope as you are, as much insight as I'm giving you, as much drop as you got, do you got enough drop, enough power to break the covenant I got with day and with night, with Tomas and Ibla, according to Enoch? Those luminaries, can you break the covenant I got with my luminaries? If not, then you can't break the covenant I got with David. So you see, no one can break the covenant the Most High has with day and night. Right? No prophet can break the covenant that Heya has with day and night. So what does he say? Again, verse 19, and the word of Heya came unto Yirmeyahu, saying, thus says Heya, if ye can break my covenant of the day and my covenant of the night, and that there should not be day and night in their season, then may also my covenant be broken with David my servant, that he should not have a son to reign upon his throne, and with the Leviim, the priests, my ministers, as the host of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sand of the sea measured, so will I multiply the seed of David, my servant, and the Leviim, the minister unto me. Everybody gets multiplied. Because you can't break that covenant. So I ask you, man, have they broken your covenant? If Jeremiah can't break your covenant, can they? Simple question. So, if they can't break your covenant, what are you afraid of? If they can't break your covenant, what are you afraid of? You don't think your covenant is real. So what's real? What's realer than your covenant? What's realer than yourself? Moreover, the word of Heya came into Yirmeyahu, saying, consider you not what his people have spoken, saying, the two families which Heya has chosen, he has cast them off. Don't consider that. That's madness. For you to be cast away. Who repeats that? Is it Paul? Right? I'm from the family of Benjamin. Do you think Most High has cast us away? Oh, heaven's sake not. For I am a son of Benjamin. He will never cast you away. What does Jeremiah say? Consider ye you not what his people have spoken, saying, the two families which Heya has chosen, he has even cast them off. Thus they have despised my people, that they should be no more a nation before them. Thus they have despised my people, that they should be no more a nation before them. Thus they have despised my people, that they should be no more a nation before them. And we're trying to get titles. The best title that we can come up with is prisoner of war. Now we got to celebrate because we can say, oh, look, Cherokee. See? That's a fucking shame. It's not a cause for celebration. It's a cause for mourning. How many of us had to be slaughtered to come back home? And are we there yet? Don't your kids say that in the back seat? Are we there yet? Are you in the back seat? I mean, yeah, Most High is in control, but you have to control. You have to take control. Most High has given you a Ferrari. Drive it. But I don't know if it's going to go too fast. I don't know if the lane is going to be too curvy. I don't know if the weather's going to be bad. You start thinking your way out of your blessing. The Most High said, come to me face to face. Turn your face to Zion. Go home. Get out the cities. You see these people, you know, don't even Jesus say that. If you see the army come, the Roman army come, hit the mountains. This cat don't ever really lie. He ain't really lying. Hijack 101. Always put the truth in. Consider you not what this people have spoken, saying. Don't consider these people saying the two families which he has chosen, he has cast them off. Thus they have despised my people, that they should be no more a nation before them. Thus says Heya, if my covenant be not with day and night, and if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth, then will I cast away the seed of Yirmeyahu and David my servant. So you break my covenant with day and night, you know what I'm saying? And if I cannot appoint the ordinances of heaven and earth no more, then you can say my covenant is broken with David and the seed of Israel. But if I still got the drop on the heavens, remember Jesus said in Matthew 28, all power has been given unto me, unto heaven and earth. Therefore go and baptize those niggas. That was their ordinance to get your ass. That was Satan saying, all power has been given unto me. But Jesus is God. But he has to announce that he is now getting power over heaven and earth. Which heaven is what? The stars. Celestial. And that's all they got is power to get to the stars. But if you understand your habitat, there's a vibration like this, and they can't come near it, or the hounds of the barrier chase them down. And that is where you live, by nature, by natural vibration. That's where you reside, and that gives you all power. But now he got all power because you don't got no power. If you got power above the firmament, can Lucifer fuck with you? If he can't go where you're going, and where you exist in your sleep, can he really fuck with you? Or is it like Pac-Man? You ever play a little Pac-Man, you know, a little old, you know, actual game, you know, a little joystick, you know, whatever. Any version of Pac-Man, and you eat the little thing, and all the Pac-Man things, all the assholes that were jamming you up, they all turn blue and start running their ass off. That's you. They ate the thing, slave vibration, you turn blue, and they destroyed you. Now you're blinking. Right? So you are the assholes in the story. Because you were assholes. You got to just admit, I was an asshole. I turned my back on my creator. I was an asshole. If you don't think it was you, you better take some responsibility. Because if they had to drop back then, or if you don't want to say, if you thought you was in any better way today, all right? So, yeah, man, we were assholes, and we got punished. We were judged first, but now we're blinking, and now what? Pac-Man's running his ass off again. So they Pac-Man, and you really the colorful nation, you know, the color of the rainbow, right? You got all the colors of the rainbow. It's punk-ass Pac-Man, and that's really the drop. You got to reverse the Pac-Man to get the drop. Let's finish it out. Alright, so thus says Heya, if my covenant be not with day and night, and if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth, then will I cast away the seed of Yirmeyahu and David my servant. Then you could say I broke my covenant with the house of Israel, so that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Again, 26. Then will I cast away the seed of Yirmeyahu and David my servant, if you can prove that I have broken my covenant with day and night, so that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Yirmeyahu. And for I will cause their captivity to return, and I will have mercy on them. For I will cause their captivity to return, and I will have mercy on them. Heya has mercy. Heya will have mercy. Love y'all, man. This has been another episode of The Drop. Dig on it. Love y'all, man. Stay up, suit up, choose up. We out.